вже штук 20 пролетіло.
But it all had to start somewhere. See, this is me. I was born into housing my parents were still paying off. My parents worked hard, and maybe sometimes it wasn't easy, but it was life, you know, it was ours. I mean, everybody has their good and has their bad in their lives. So I went to school, got good grades, did tons of different sports, and everything was going relatively well. And, you know, I was really happy as a kid. I liked to explore new things, learn new things, and yeah, I was just happy in general. But then the war came. It came in 2014 to eastern part, Donbass, where my grandpa lived, which in 2018 led to his death. Then on the 24th of February, everything changed, and the war actually came into my house. It came quickly and unexpectedly. It brought stress, sleepless nights, death, and sorrow. After being under constant bombings for a couple of weeks, we managed to escape the city and traveled really far west to a village that showed us a different life. And even in the toughest moments, we were still able to find happiness and joy because we knew how fortunate we were to escape this hell. And throughout my experience, I saw something that I've never seen before. I saw my country unite. I saw how people with different beliefs, different backgrounds came together because they had one same goal, to defend their country. And that feeling of unity and courage for your own country, it sticks with you forever. But then everything changed again. At this time, it was something very positive. I got accepted to a boarding school in the United States after blindly sending hundreds of emails to try to change the position I was in. I saw an opportunity in a terrible situation and figured out I should try. And it hit big. I got accepted for 4 years of high school at Wyoming Seminary, the school that I currently attend, with full financial aid. And I'm just tremendously grateful for them for this opportunity. The amount of joy, happiness, and fear of the unknown was just inexplicable. And at the age of 14, I flew to the United States myself, escaping the war in Ukraine. Coming to the US was like stepping into a completely different world. Everything was new, the language, the people, the way school worked, even just how people thought. But what surprised me the most was the opportunity. I met people who believed in dreaming big, and friends who got into schools like Harvard who weren't afraid to try and fail, and slowly that mindset started to grow into me too. As I got more and more used to being there and this feeling of something completely new faded away, I thought about the situation back home a lot. And back home, survival meant realistic, but here I learned that being realistic means thinking big. And I stopped asking myself, why me? And I started asking myself, why not me? Why can I be the change that I want to see in the world? Why not use the education that I've been given to help rebuild the places that I came from and make it better? And I realized once again that I only lose if I don't try, just like in the case of me getting into the school, Wyoming Seminary. And I don't have to wait until I become successful, until I have all of those connections. I can just start now, so I did. Initially, the plan was to conduct the research and reach out to architecture companies with an idea to help us create designs that would be a part of a full-scale plan to reconstruct the devastated areas, especially the areas where I lived. And I knew that it needed new laughter after what had happened there. We also wanted to include the impact that they could have economically and on the environment, and later raising money and finding investors to make those designs come true. After hundreds of emails, I got this back. Jenny Payson and her architecture company agreed to help us with the project and volunteered their time, and the work began, which Jenny helped us so much with. But there were a lot more obstacles than we thought. The buildings that we were planning to reconstruct were soon to be taken down due to their terrible conditions. There were a lot of regulations that prevented us from realizing our goal, and I didn't have a strong enough connection with the ruling elite in Ukraine, Kharkiv, to overcome those problems. But then I realized once again that it doesn't have to be big right away. I remembered how I volunteered over the summer in my city when going back, and how even what might seem as the smallest efforts can make the biggest differences. So I adjusted, not because I gave up, but because I decided to start where I can. What if instead of dreaming in blueprints, we started by giving people what they truly need?
This is why I decided to try and launch a campaign to raise money to support Ukrainians and the army directly. I'm happy to say that I'll be working with the Spirit of Ukraine, who helped to raise nearly $500,000 for Ukraine. With help of Becca, the organizer of Spirit of Ukraine, I got on board to raise money with them directly for Ukrainian battalions. There will be a lot of updates that will come out on this channel, as well as the channel and social media of the Spirit of Ukraine and the Rebuild of Ukraine, so you will be able to see where the money goes directly. And once again, I'm very proud of this partnership and the fact that we'll be raising money for Ukraine together. Even though the news doesn't talk about it as much anymore, thousands of families and soldiers are still in need of a lot of help today.
I feel like this is just the beginning. This is the first step to something bigger, because one day I believe we'll build those new homes. But right now, we have to focus on rebuilding lives and creating hope. My goal is to grow into a larger effort with more volunteers, more communities, stronger partnership, and full-scale rebuilding project that can truly transform people's lives. So please, if you can, donate or share this video with someone who might, or just share it in general, so people can help by liking this video and showing it to their friends. And even if you can't give, it's okay. Just spreading this already helps more than you think. But because this story and project are not just about me, they're about millions of Ukrainians who have been through the same stuff and might not be as fortunate as I am to be able to find peace. So please share this video and subscribe to the project's social media to see our progress. All the links to GoFundMe and everything will be in the description for the video, as well as all the links and the link to the website as well. So thank you so much for your support, and check out the links in the description.